Hi guys, Lady Random here and welcome back to Sky Factory 2. A couple of things I wanted to do today, and one of them is to continue with the Witchery. So we've got a few things we want to put together, but also we haven't actually had a look at our achievement book for a while, so I thought the first thing we'll do is go through and see if there is anything that we can check off on here. Make obsidian, no, not done that yet. Existing metal part, update your monster farm, no. Make a watering can, yes, we have done that. We haven't yet made a mattock, but that's something we can look at another time. Lily pad of fertility, we do have one of those now. We've not made any of the iron, diamond or Zavicchio armour yet. We have travelled to the nether. No, we haven't done that yet. Craft power generator, we've got that. Pulverizer, we have done that. Energy conduits to power several machines at once. No, we haven't used those yet. Automate a station, no. No. No, I think that is probably it as far as the achievement goes, which is cool. Okay, so Witchery, we have done a few additional changes since we last logged in, and down here, just a little bit closer to where the Witchery stuff is, which is down there, I have set up a little bit of a tree farm that covers the trees that we actually need to use for Witchery. So we've got the hawthorn tree, the alder, oak, birch and rowan. So yeah, that gives us at least our trees and saplings and the other bits that we actually need to make the essences that we need as part of Witchery. I was saying with the, I think it's mostly the rowan tree, that's when the leaves despawn or you break the leaves on those, there is a possibility that it can spawn an ent. The ent's pretty useful as you actually get a twig, which I will show you, which I think is used in a similar way to a wand. In Witchery. But yeah, I have chopped down this a couple of times and we have spawned a couple of ents already. I was going to try and actually capture it on camera yesterday while I was doing something else, but to be honest with you, there wasn't the time. I was actually rendering something at the same time, so it wasn't really an option. But what we'll do is we'll do the stuff we want to do on Witchery, and then we'll come up and we'll see if we can spawn one. They're not very nice, in fairness, but hey. So it's not the chest we want. Yeah, so there we go. You get an ent twig. And with those, I think you can do some kind of enchantments or something like that on them that actually turns them into... let's put in twig quickly. Twig. Living wood twigs, dreamwood twigs, ent twig here. I can't remember what it is we actually do with it. But yeah, it is something that you can do. So I have... been making some essences. I've not used the cauldron actually since we last looked at it, but this is the area for part of what I want to set up next, which is the altar for Witchery. The altar actually takes charge from the environment around it, plus also objects that are placed on it, so it actually works well when it's placed on grass, can actually help. So consequently I have been grinding like crazy to get dirt, grass seed, so I could make a little platform for it. But first of all, we shall get the stuff we need ready, and we need 6 blocks, and each recipe will actually craft 3 of the altar blocks, so we need to do that twice in effect. So I'll try and remember the recipe now. So I think it's like this. And I think we have a water bottle there. I think it is Breath of the Goddess that side, and Exhale. I actually think it's the other way around. Yeah, there we go. So that's 3 altar blocks. And that is our 6. So what we should be able to do now is just replace what we have here. If we've done it right, then we should get a red altar cloth. There we go. Perfect. So that is now our altar. If we click on that, that shows us the basically the charge that it's actually got. So at the moment it will go up to 613, so you can see it's taking charge from the environment. That's increasing at the moment, but we can increase it further by adding other items onto the altar itself. Those items can be a skull. It works best with a skull, but I've only got the one at the moment, and that's in a frame, so I'm not going to use that. But we've got player heads, so I'm hoping that this should help as a player head. We've got a skull, and one of the other things we need to make is a chalice. And we actually need to do again this twice for something else, so we might as well do it all in one go. And we need to make a stone. So if I go to chalice, so to make the basic chalice, you need, no, we don't want to fill chalice, but the basic chalice, gold nuggets, gold ingots, and the attuned stone. And the attuned stone is basically crafted with a lava bucket, a diamond, and whiff of magic. So we need a couple of those because we are going to need to have an attuned stone for something else that we are making as well. So whiff of magic there, diamonds there, first the lava buckets in there. That gives us 1 and 2. So we can put one of them back in there for the other thing and gather the stuff we need to make the chalice. So the chalice is gold ingots there, gold nuggets there, and there we go, that is our chalice. We'll just move our axe for the moment. So what we can now do, if we place, just right click, place the chalice on there, you can see that now ups the maximum charge up to 1222, which is considerably better than it was. Now if we now place a skull, that takes it up to 1830, and hopefully this will work with the player head. No, it hasn't actually made any difference at all, has it? So maybe I actually need to go and try and find another player to kill. But hey, it looks pretty. I like having heads on there. There is one other item as well that we probably could use twice. One that will actually maybe craft for us to actually use day to day. It's something if we use it in the mob spawner, should increase some of the drops that we actually get, and that's the Athana. And that is, again, is pretty easy to make. The Athana is literally a gold ingot, 2 gold nuggets, an emerald, and a stick. We can pop that together. So that was there. Is it there and there? Nuggets there and there, like the hilt and the stick. And that is our Athana. And again, we can place that on the altar. And that has made absolutely no... Oh, it has. It has. There we go. Look, it's actually made it ×2. So it's actually speeding it up slightly, which is good. So that is our altar. The altar is used to charge other items within Witchery. There is a distillery. There's also a spinning wheel that you need to make some of the cloth to make your witches' robes. Let's have a look at spinning wheel. So you've got DecoCraft spinning wheel, which is just a normal one, but this is the one we're looking for, which is the Witchery spinning wheel. So for that you need 4 item frames, wool, stick, planks, another attuned stone, and some more planks there, and that is your spinning wheel. So that is, I believe, with the witches' robes. Let's just put in robes. So, yeah, that's quite good. Creepers ignoring the wearer. And it also increases your chances of getting a second brew when you're brewing stuff. So with that you need impregnated leather. Now it's the golden thread that you actually need, and you need to do that on a spinning wheel. So you need a hay bale and a whiff of magic, and that'll give you 3 golden thread, and you need that to actually piece your robes together. And you can also make a hat out of the same thing as well. In fact, actually, the impregnated leather, let's have a quick look at the recipe for that again. So yeah, it's a whiff of magic, load of leather, and the diamond vapour. And the diamond vapour is something that you need the distillery for. So that is oil of vitriol, which is made from the foul fume, which comes from burning oakwood blocks. What are we making here? I don't know what we're making there now. Lapis, we need lapis for some of these in the distillery as well. But yeah, so it's basically you need both to make your robes. But I thought we would start with the distillery first of all. And these obviously work being placed in the vicinity of the altar. And they need to do that because they actually need the charge from the altar to actually power them. So I was sort of thinking, I'm hoping that it's going to be close enough here. So I was going to put a couple of slabs down. Have I got the slabs there? I have. Hopefully this will be close enough to actually take the charge from the altar. Let's just stick you in there for a second and pop those buckets in there as well. And those planks. So let's gather our stuff together for our distillery. So again, pretty easy to make. A tunestone in the... Where was the tunestone? Was at the top, wasn't it? And that one completely confused. Need those there and there. I think it was the gold there and there. And I think... Was it like that? No, it wasn't. If I'd actually paid attention to what I'd laid in the chest where I had it actually set out right. Or distillery. We don't want a distillery. There we go. Oh, we were nearly right. So, it is that there, that and that there, that and that there. Dunk, dunk. And that gives us our distillery. So hopefully if we pop that here... There you go. See, it had the little symbol there, which was no power. That's now disappeared. So that is receiving charge from the altar, which is very cool indeed. Now we could see if we can try and make some diamond vapour while we're here. Diamond vapour. So in the distillery we need a diamond, we need oil of vitriol, and we need 3 of the clay jars, and that will give us an odour of purity and 2 diamond vapour, which is quite cool. So oil of vitriol, we need quicklime, and we need foul fume, and that will give us a slime ball, gypsum, and oil of vitriol. And the quicklime's pretty easy. Literally, you just put your wood ash, which we have in here, into the crafting table, and that gives you your quicklime. Let's take a few of those. And I believe we do have a foul fume, which is very good. We do need to go and get a diamond though. That's one thing we don't have on us. This is probably where we're going to have to start keeping... Let's take a few of those down with us. And I think it's some oak planks as well we need, so let us take some oak planks down. And let's actually leave our base. So if we throw those in there, let's take out half of those clay jars. So now into the distillery we go. Diamond jars. No we don't. We go those first of all. There we go, you can see that's now working. And this should hopefully give us our oil of vitriol. So very slowly. I think probably if the altar was powered higher, it's not actually losing too much charge, which is good with the items. If the altar was powered slightly higher, then hopefully it would actually speed this up. So something we can look at is upgrading a little bit more on the altar. Hi chicken, spinning out about. Grab you, because you are always useful. Stick that in our ingredients chest. We'll put those in there as well. And there we go. We have 1 oil of vitriol, some gypsum, and a slime ball. And I've put the diamonds away, and we still need them. So now we go diamond and oil of vitriol. And that now distills, and that should give us our 2 diamond vapour and our I think it was Odour of Purity, I think it was, wasn't it? But while that is happening, we shall stick these away. Oh, so slowly. Nearly there. And here we go. Right, are we going to get it? Perfect. There we go. So we have 2 diamond vapour and an Odour of Purity, which is great. So we can whack those into here, grab those back, just organise that a little bit. That would be great. And there we go. Look, we've got some foul fume coming out. We also get charcoal as well, which is an absolute bonus because we can use that to carry on powering the furnace. So it pretty much by making that, it's actually kind of paying for itself and it's not costing us any more in fuel, which is great. Okay, let's just whack those into the empty chest. So yeah, so we have a bit of a start there. We have our distillery, we have our altar, we have our witch's oven, we have our cauldron. There is also a kettle as well that we can make. With that we'll need to make some more netherrack because we need the flame on that to be constant, but that again is something that we can set up. Probably stick that in there as well actually and keep it all in one place, which is very good. So yeah, things are starting to come along quite nicely. Now we could have a look at making our robes, couldn't we? Or robes even. Ooh, death robe. That sounds interesting. Right, so creeper heart, we've got loads of them. Golden thread, we need to get some of that. Impregnated leather. So that's the diamond vapour and the whiff of magic and the leather. So whiff of magic, that is the one that comes actually from burning the rowan saplings. So that gives us our ash, that gives our whiff of magic. Now it is a really, really low percentage that you'll actually get whiff of magic off of these. I have gone through so many saplings, so many rowan saplings, and at the moment I've got 4. I did have 5 because I used one of them in one of the recipes earlier, but if we take maybe half of those, in fact let's take 8. Let's have a look, how's this going? Why don't we whip that out and stick those in, and you will see what I mean with regards to how few we actually get. So we'll get an awful lot of wood ash, which is great because that will make the quicklime that we need for making the oil of vitriol and the diamond vapour and everything like that. But I think I went through something like about 16 saplings and I managed to get, I think it was 1 whiff of magic. So it's really, really tough. Hence the reason that I built the tree farm up here, was just so I can kind of work, well I say work relatively safely, because I have had actually spawn down here as well as spawning up there. But it just means that I've got them on hand. I may plant some additional rowan saplings up there just because we are going to go through so many. Oh, there we go. We've got 1 so far out of 8. So you see it's a pretty low chance, whereas you see with the foul fume we actually got quite a few. I think we've got about 8 of it, and that was from burning, well, I'd say probably about 20 logs, I guess. There we go. See, 1. Let's stick those back in there, shall we? No, I do think actually I put some more jars in the ender chest down here. Yeah, there we go. There's a bunch more. We'll stick those in there just so we have a constant supply of them. There we go. Right, so I was going to show you the trees. So I was saying we have the hawthorn, alder, oak, birch, and the dreaded rowan. Where's all my stuffs? Keep managing to do that. Let's put all this back where it should be. And why don't we chop ourselves down some trees, and we'll see if we can't generate ourselves an ent. So no, nothing is out. I'm pretty sure it is just the rowan that it actually comes off, but no doubt this damn game will prove me wrong. So that's alder. Let's get the logs up there and out of the way as well. Oak, obviously, see we need that for the oil of vitriol. That's our oak. Nice tall birch, which is good. Not very many saplings off of that one, but it's not too bad though, really, for birch. Right, here's the teller. Is it going to produce something evil? You'll pretty quickly hear it running around if we do. See there, we've got plenty of saplings off it. But then you do need loads. I'm not hearing anything. So I'm guessing... Nope, nothing down here. Nothing here. Nothing up here. So no, it looks like we got lucky that time and we didn't spawn an ent, which it's not a bad thing. They're not particularly fun to deal with. But it kind of would have been nice to show you. Now I wonder whether we can apply the twerking rule to these. Let's find out, shall we? Don't know whether these will respond to the twerking rule or not, just because they are part of another mod. Doesn't look like it. Right, bone meal. I think it would be nice to be able to show you an ent. When I say nice, I mean it in a very, very loose form. Right, let's make ourselves some bone meal. I think the rest of you can go back in there. Okay, in fact, let's have a little bite to eat because we are going to need full health to deal with this. There we go. Right. Let's see if we can get one this time. No. Looks like we got away with it that time as well. So let us bone meal again. Gather those up. We are getting away very luckily right now. Let's go back to here. Bone meal. Chop. 33 saplings. No ent. No, it did take a little while actually. I said I've done quite a few of these. And then I ended up with 2 in a row. Ooh. Put you there. Anything? You down below? Up above? Nope. Let's keep going. Let's see if we can't get one. Still nothing. But let's get our health back up again. Or our hunger. I would say 3rd time's a charm, but we're beyond that already, aren't we? So. But yeah, you'll hear it running as soon as we get one. Well, we've got a lot of saplings. Nothing else. Let's see if this one will do it. I know my luck, we've probably actually spawned one somewhere and it's all over the place. Not seeing anything though. Not hearing anything. We could go and try and chop this rowan down and see whether that produces any. I'm sure I heard something then. Well, it might have just been the cows. Let's get you out of the way. Come on, we need to spawn one. I mean, they kind of look a little bit like the hawthorn trees, actually. They have very, very bright green leaves, the old Ents. And they're pretty tall, and they kind of have scary faces. And I think Ents was something I kind of remember as a child that was in Lord of the Rings. There's like the trees, like the talking trees. And that's pretty much what these do, apart from the fact that these ones actually want to kill you. Oh, we are getting a whole load of saplings. But not a lot of Ent. And another Ent twig would be good. So I keep hearing like a piano-y type noise. I guess this is the charging of this axe. Right, we've only got 10 carrots left. Right, we should give it one more go. And I think we should admit that the end ain't going to happen. No, I think we are out of luck as far as that goes. But yeah, like I said, not a bad thing. I'm sure that's something that we can save for another day. But on the plus side, we do have plenty of saplings, so we can try to actually get some more whiff of magic off of that while this is all happening. I probably will... Do you know what? I might actually grab another chest from upstairs and keep some bone meal by those trees. Probably not be a bad plan. I think I might have a chest here anyway. Do we have a chest in there? We do not. Let's just grab ourselves. Don't need a double chest, just a single one is fine. Just to keep a bit of bone meal. Of the bony meal variety. If we nip over to the spawner, we should, I hope, be able to get some more bones. Anything come out around here? No. There we go. Gather that lot back up. Doink, 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 doink. Doink. You can all go and live in there for the moment. Oh, look. Got a chest in there. Let's take those. Let's turn those into bone meal also. Let's take our chest and we'll go and put that down by the tree farm. I'm still going to keep these two farms up here, just because of where we are making charcoal for other things. But I'm kind of thinking, where should we put it? Maybe here. Stick a load of bony mealy in there. Let's get ourselves a slab from the other level, just to make it a little bit tidier as well. In fact, let's take that lot back up with us. And put ourselves a slab there just to make it look a bit neater. Beech tree's grown. Oh, should we give it just one more go? Just one more. I really would love to be able to show you an Ent, she says. Okay, did we lose all those saplings? Well, I'm hearing something. Where did all our saplings go? Rubbish. Did we actually not get any, or did they disappear off down the side? They end up down here? Did our saplings go in the void? I'll just grab one out of here quickly. Or here even. Let's take one there. Put you away. And go and replant this one. That's possibly the danger of having them a little bit close to the edge like that. Is that there is every possibility that we could lose it. There we go. Got some that time. But no. Nada. No end. Oh well. We tried. Let's stick you away. Let's have a look and see how we are getting on. So yeah, 8 whiff of magic off of a stack of trees. That's actually not so bad. That's not bad. That's better. But yeah, cool. Oh, another egg. Yay. Yeah. You can go in there, because we'll be needing that. Okay, so Witchery. We're making progress. It's kind of quite nice. I really enjoyed the Witchery mod, so I think what I'll probably do is feed up the cows over the next couple of days or so. Get plenty of leather ready. Start harvesting some wheat to get the hay bales, just so we can start making a spinning wheel, which we'll probably do in the next episode, and get some golden thread spun and get ourselves a nice set of witch's robes that we can set up on an armour stand that we can wear, and we can dye, probably cyan, because I like cyan. But for now, guys, thank you all very much for watching. Hope you found it interesting. Hope you're enjoying the series still. Be free to leave me a comment if you have anything that you would like me to look at, or anything you'd like me to explore and try and get some information on or have a go at. But for now, thank you all very much for watching, and we shall see you in the next one. Take care, guys. Bye bye.